Hi children, welcome to Sameda E learning program for 6th standard. It is 4th session of, that means last session of the lesson knowing our numbers. In the last class, you learnt about estimation of numbers, but today let us learn about how to use the bracket in mathematical operations. Let us see one situation. My student Sparsha bought 5 notebooks from the market. She paid 10 rupees for each book. And her sister Raksha also bought 7 notebooks from the market. She paid rupees 10 for each book. How do they calculate total money paid for the books? Sparsha calculated as follows. First she multiplied 5 books into 10 rupees. Then she multiplied 7 books into 10 rupees. She got 5 into 10, 50, 7 into 10, 70, altogether which is equal to 120. They have to pay 120 rupees. How Raksha calculated this? Let us see. First she added 5 to 7, that is totally she got 12 books. Each cost of each book is 10 rupees. 12 into 10, 120. She got 120. Answer is 120 rupees. We can see that Sparsha's and Raksha's way to get the answer are a bit different, but gave the correct result. But Sparsha says what her sister has done is 5 plus 7 into 10, 5 plus 7 into 10 is 70, which is equal to 75. But it is wrong for the above situation. We can pack the numbers 5 and 7 together using the brackets. Pack of bracket is treated as one single number, that is 5 plus 7 is 12 into 10 get 120. Now let us learn about the brackets. Children, there are 4 types of brackets in the mathematical operations. They are vernaculum, small bracket, floor bracket, big bracket. So, bracket symbols are like this, but in 6th standard children we discuss about only the small brackets. Let us take one example. Write the following expression using the brackets. 5 multiplied by the sum of 4 and 8. How can we write it? Let us see. 5 into 4 plus 8. Take one more. Divide the difference of 13 and 5 by 4. The difference of 13 and 5, we should write like this in the bracket, 13 minus 5 divided by 4. 45 divided 3 times the sum of 3 and 2. 45 divided by 3 times of 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 should be in the bracket. 16 is added to difference of 5 and 2. The difference of 5 and 2 should be in the bracket plus 16. Write verbal statement for the following. How do we write the verbal statement? 5 plus 8 into 6. How do you think children? Yes, you are right. Sum of 5 and 8 is multiplied by 6. Did you understand how to write? Next one. 7 into 9 minus 3. So, if there is no symbol between the number and bracket, it is understood there is into. 7 is multiplied by the difference of 9 and 3. 7 plus 2 into 10 minus 3. How do we read this? Product of the sum of 7 and 2 and the difference of 10 and 3. Did you understand children? Next go with one more expression. Consider this expression 9 plus 5 into 8 divided by 4 minus 3. Here we can see all the fundamental operations in the same sum. Addition, multiplication, division and subtraction. Plus, into, divided by, minus. all the signs we are seeing in this expression. How do we solve this? Do you know, children? How do we solve this? Which operation we do first now? Addition, multiplication, division, minus? No. We should follow one rule. That rule is called Bodmer's rule. Let us learn about Bodmer's rule. Bodmer's rule is the order in which certain operations must be completed from brackets first to subtraction last. Let us see now. It is the abbreviation of Bodmer's rule. B stands for bracket, O is off, D stands for division, M multiplication, A addition, S subtraction. Let us see how to use the rule in mathematical operations or mathematical sums. Let us see how to solve the expressions by using the Bodmer's rule. Here, according to Bodmer's rule, there are no bracket and off. We should use only Demar's rule. Demar's means first we use division. Here 8 divided by 4. 8 by 4 is 2. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. The quotient 2 is taken as the answer. Again write as it is, 9 plus 5 into 2 minus 3. Next we should follow the multiplication according to Demar's rule. What we get? 9 plus 5 into 2 is 10 minus 3. Next we go through addition. 9 plus 10 is 19 minus 3. Next we go through subtraction. 19 minus 3 is 16. In this way we should use the Demar's rule in this expression. We go through one more example, 33 divided by 4 plus 5 into 1 plus 2. Here 4 plus 5 into 1 plus 2 is in the bracket. First we do the multiplication here, 33 divided by 4 plus 5 plus 2. Next addition. What we get? 4 plus 5 plus 2, 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 2 11, we will get 11. Again we go through division, 33 divided by 11. What we get now, children? 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22, 11 threes are 33. The quotient is 3. That is why we get the answer 33 by 11 means 3. One more example. Can we do? Okay. By using which rule? Bodmer's rule. First solve inside the bracket. 3 plus 6 divided by 2 minus 1 into 6. First we do the division. 3 plus 6 divided by 2 minus 1. What is 6 divided by 2? What we get? 6 by 2 means 3. That is why 3 is written here. 3 plus 3 minus 1 into 6. Again what should we follow? After division there is no multiplication, we should do the addition. 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 1 into 6. Here 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 1 into 6. Again we follow subtraction. 6 minus 1 is 5 into 6. We get 5 by solving the bracket. Again 5 into 6 is how much, children? That is 30. Did you understand? Let us learn how do we expand the brackets. Expanding brackets. Let us see how to expand a number inside the bracket using mathematical operations such as addition or subtraction. Let us see example 1, 105. 105 is nearest to 100, can be written as 100 plus 5. That means add 5 to 100. In the second example, the number 95 is given. 95 is nearest to 100. That is why subtract 5 from 100. So, what we get? 100 minus 5. Expand in bracket and solve. 6 into 100, 9. 6 into 100 plus 9. Again we can simplify this. How do we simplify? 6 into 100 plus 6 into 9. Again, what is inside the bracket here? 6 into 100, that is 600 plus 6 into 9, 54. By adding 600 and 54, we get 654. We understand how to expand in bracket. We take one more example, 101 into 102. Both are nearest to 100, that is why 101 can be written as 100 plus 1, 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. Next, how do we multiply this? 100 plus 1 into 100, 100 plus 1 into 2. 100 into 100 plus 1 into 100 plus 100 into 2 plus 1 into 2. Like this way, we will get the answer. 100 into 100 is how much? When you are going to multiply the multiples of 10, we should count totally how many zeros are here. 100 into 100, 4 zeros. That is why answer is 1 with 4 zero. Here that is 10,000. First we take ones place numbers. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 2. In tens place 0, 0, 0. In hundreds place 2 and 1, that is 3. In thousand place no number, 0. In 10,000 place only 1 is there. Therefore, answer is 10,302. Let us look the history of some numerals. In ancient times, people did not perform scientific calculations like us. They developed a number of methods which started with counting using fingers, stones, pebbles, sticks and so on. Well, counting using fingers was an effective method, but problem was we have only 10 fingers. What about larger numbers? The counting was always problem for them. Not only in counting, they also faced many problems trading. So, counting things was very important for them. They developed a number of symbols to represent specific counting numbers. For example, for 10 they had one symbol and for 100 another symbol. Similar symbols were developed by different civilizations. That made mathematical work very simple to them. Among them was Roman Empire, a big civilization. They had their own system of calculation called Roman system. Roman system of numeration is one of the most ancient system of writing numerals. Still, this system is used in clocks, numbering main questions, mentioning classes, standards in school and also used in school timetable. Look at this table, children. In first row, Hindu-Arabic numerals are there. In second row, Roman numerals are there. Let us see how they are written. 1 for I, 2 for 2 I's, 3 for 3 I's and so on. At last 10 for X. We write the letter X. Children, let us see about more details about Roman numerals. Hindu-Arabic numerals have 10 symbols. We know that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. But Roman system has only 7 symbols, that is I for 1, V for I, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500, M for 1000. Look at this picture. 3 jars are here. One jar with coins, second jar filled with pebbles. What is inside the jar, large jar? It is empty. It has nothing, an empty jar. To show empty or nothing, Roman do not have any symbol. They did not know about 0. Do you know, children, 0 is the contribution of Indian mathematicians to the world. The invention of the 0 was hugely significant mathematical development. Let us understand how do we write the Roman numerals by using some rules. We should follow the rules for the Roman system. The first rule, symbol is repeated twice or thrice, the value of the symbol is added as many times as repeated. Once again I will read. A symbol is repeated twice or thrice, the value of the symbol is added as many times as repeated. For example, if we write I, 2 i's are here, that means it shows 2. How many x's are here? 2x. So, 10 and 10, that means x, 10 plus 10, that is 20. Again, 3 i's are here, that shows 3. 3 x's are here, that shows 30. We go through second rule. What is the second rule? A symbol is not repeated more than 3 times, but the symbols V, L, D are never repeated. Symbol is not repeated more than 3 times, but the symbol V, L, D are never repeated. For 1 for I, 2 for 2 i's, 3 for 3 i's, for 4. How do we write here? I, V. Soon after we should learn about this. 1x for 10, 2x for 20, 3x for 30. How do we write 40 here? It is XL. How do we get it? We should learn in next rule. Third rule, what it gives? If a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of the greater value, its value gets added to the value of greater symbol. Here I is written right of V, that is why 1 is added to 5, that is 6. 2 i's are written right of V, that is why 5 plus 2, we got 7. 5 V is written right of X, we got, it should be added to 5 should be added to 10, that is why we get 15. 6 is in right of X, that is why 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. What we get in the last line? L, X, V, I. X, V, I means 16. Already we got the answer in previous line. X, V, I is written right of L. Correct now, children? Right of L. That is why we should add 16 to L. What is L here? L means 50. 50 plus 16, we get 66. Next rule, the fourth rule. If a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of the greater value, its value is subtracted from the value of its greater symbol. Once again, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of greater value, its value is subtracted from the value of its greater symbol. Let us go through the example. IV is given here. So, I is smaller value, V is greater here. I is written left of I, that is why we should subtract 1 from 5. What we get? Next, I is written left of X. So, subtract 1 from 10, we get 9. In the next line, X is smaller value, L is our greater value, X is written left of L, we will get 50 minus 10, that is 40. X is written left of C, that means 10 is subtracted from 100. What is 100 minus 10? That is 90. Fifth one, the symbols V, L, D are never written to the left of a symbol of greater value. That is, V, L, D are never subtracted. For example, in 25, it is easy to write 25 is 20 plus 5, 20 is double x, 5 is V, x x V. Next one, 45. 45 can be written as, can we write like this here? Can we subtract 5 from 50? Can we write like this VL? No, no, we can't write because VL are never subtracted from any other symbols. That is why we should not use V left of L. So, what is the correct now? What is the correct symbol for 45? Let us see. This is wrong. What is the correct Roman symbol for 45? How do we get it? 45 is equal to 40 plus 5. We know how to write 40. Look here, 40 can be written as 50 minus 10 plus 5. 50 minus 10 is XL plus V. 45 is equal to XLV. Let us see next rule. The rules for the Roman system. The symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. The symbol X can be subtracted from L, M and C only. Let us go through the example 9. Here I is subtracted from X. Is it correct? 99. Can we write 99 as 100 minus 1? Okay. I is written left of C. Is it correct? No, it is wrong. That is why we should follow this step. 99 is equal to 90 plus 9. 90 means 100 minus 10 plus 10 minus 1. How can we write this? X written left of C, I written left of X. That is why we get the answer X, C, I, X. That means I can be subtracted from X only, X can be subtracted from C only. Write the following in Roman numerals. First one 69, 69 can be written as 60 plus 9. How do we write 60? 9 is 10 minus 1, L for 50, X for 10, Ix for 10 minus 1 means 9, which is equal to Lx Ix. 69 is equal to Lx Ix. Now, one more example, 704. 704 is equal to 700 plus 4. How do we write 700? 500 plus 200 plus 4 can be written as 5 minus 1. The symbol of 500 Roman numerals D. For 200 we can write double C. 5 minus 1 already we knew that IV. That is why 704 means D C C I V. Children, it is task time. Choose the correct answer for the following. The rule used to solve the mathematical expressions Roman, 4 options are given: Roman, Bodmer's, Indian, bracket. What is the correct answer here? Yes, you are right, that is Bodmer's. You go to second one. The correct Roman numeral is A, VVI, LLXX, MDDL, XXI. What is the correct answer? Try solving this, try remembering the rules. Yes, answer is XXI. Why the remaining ones are not correct? Here VVI, it has 2 V's, that is why it is not correct. In B, it has two L's, and C MDDL, it has two D's. According to rules, we should not repeat V, L and D. Did you understand, children? Next one. Hindu Arabic number of MMCXLIII. Think it, children. Try to solve. What's the correct answer here? Yes, 2143. How it correct? For MM, we write 2000. For C, we write 100. For XL, it is 40. III shows 3. That is why correct answer is 2143. What we discussed in today's session? Using brackets. We learnt how to solve number in the bracket and how to expand the numbers using bracket. Next, Bodmer's rule. It is simple rule to solve multiple mathematical operation of a problem. Next, Roman numeral system. We learnt Roman letters using for Hindu Arabic numerals. Do at home. Okay, children. Solve. First one, 4 plus 2 into 3 divided by 5. Second one, 15 into 3 plus 2 into 1. Expand the following into bracket and simplify. 3 into 100, 4. Write the following in Roman numerals, 888 and 27. Try solving these problems. Children, it is Suvega book. Suvega, the practice book, is given at your school from the government. It has very interesting problems. Try solving those questions and show it to your respective teachers. Stay safe, stay home, keep learning. When you go outside, don't forget to wear mask. This is Shashikala SC, working as TGT, Government Model Primary School, Konanakunte, Bengaluru South 3.